Settle softly now. Dear friend, allowing the quiet hush of the evening to gather around you like a comforting embrace, a gentle invitation to journey inward. Let your breath deepen, slowly, evenly, inviting a profound calm into every part of your being as the hurried rhythms of the day begin to gently recede. We'll embark on a journey not across distant stars or through ancient lands, but into the wondrously familiar, yet infinitely profound, realm of our own breath, beginning with the invisible breath, our constant companion. Imagine, if you will, the simple, constant rhythm of your own breathing. Without a conscious thought, your lungs gently expand, drawing in the very essence of life from the air around you, and then softly contract, releasing what is no longer needed. This continuous unseen exchange is so fundamental, so utterly automatic, that we rarely pause to consider its profound miracle. We float through our days, sustained by this invisible companion, a ceaseless flow of vital energy that binds us intimately to the world. It feels so natural, so undeniable, so utterly present. Yet there was a time, vast ages ago, when this particular breath, this life-giving oxygen, was almost entirely absent from our planet's tender atmosphere. This seemingly simple truth, that our very existence is built upon a cosmic transformation, carries with it a quiet wonder, a deep sense of the Earth's long, patient story. It's like standing beside a vast, ancient river, feeling its steady current, and then gently realizing that this very water has flowed through countless landscapes and witnessed countless ages, ever present, ever moving, yet profoundly changed over time. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, the air we breathe is a fragile, delicate blend, held in place by the Earth's tender gravity, a thin, blue veil against the cold vacuum of space. And within this veil, oxygen, in its free molecular form, is not merely abundant by chance. Its presence is the magnificent culmination of billions of years of planetary alchemy and the tireless work of countless microscopic beings. Our very first breath of this oxygen-rich air was not guaranteed. It was the result of a long, slow, quiet revolution that reshaped an entire world. To contemplate this, to feel the silent gratitude for this invisible gift, is to connect with the deep history of our planet, to feel the ancient rhythms that pulse even now through your own body. It's like holding a precious, intricately carved artifact in your hand. Its immediate beauty is clear, but its true magic lies in the countless quiet hours of patient artistry that brought it into being. A story etched into every delicate line. Consider the profound dependence of complex life on this invisible breath. From the soaring eagle to the deepest dwelling whale, from the mighty redwood tree to the smallest wildflower, nearly all macroscopic life forms on Earth rely on oxygen for their vital processes. It is the silent fuel for our cells, allowing us to convert the gentle sustenance of food into the energy that powers every beat of our heart, every thought in our mind, every graceful movement of our body. Without it, the vibrant tapestry of life we know would simply unravel, dissolving into a quiet, lifeless stillness. This realization is not meant to be unsettling, but rather to inspire a profound sense of interconnectedness. We are not separate from the air. We are in a constant, intimate dance with it, a continuous exchange that sustains our very being. Every inhalation is a gentle conversation with the atmosphere, a quiet acknowledgement of our profound reliance on this shared planetary breath. It's like a quiet, patient gardener tending to a vibrant orchard. The trees and the gardener are distinct, yet their lives are inextricably linked by the very air they share, the gentle rain, and the nurturing earth. And what about the feeling of breath itself? That most intimate of sensations, we feel the cool air entering our nostrils, filling our lungs, and then the gentle warmth as it leaves. This is not just a mechanical process. It is a profound connection to the present moment. When worries gather like fleeting shadows, or the mind races like a restless stream, Simply returning to the rhythm of your breath can be a gentle anchor, a safe haven in the quiet storm. It reminds us that no matter what external currents may flow around us, the internal rhythm of life continues, unwavering and constant. This breath, our constant companion, is always there, a profound source of peace and stability, a silent reassurance that you are alive, present, and held by the very essence of the earth. It's like a quiet lighthouse, standing firm against the ever-changing tides, its steady beam a constant guide, a gentle promise of safe passage through the vast, dark ocean. The existence of oxygen, in such abundance, is truly a biological miracle, an ongoing testament to the tireless, invisible work of life itself. The green plants, the quiet algae in the oceans, they are the silent alchemists, tirelessly transforming sunlight, water, and simple gases into the very air we breathe, releasing oxygen as a benevolent byproduct. This process, known as photosynthesis, is a ceaseless, planetary-scale breathing, a vast, gentle exhalation that renews our atmosphere with every passing moment. So, when you take a deep, calming breath, you are not just drawing in air, you are drawing in the ancient wisdom of life, the quiet labor of countless generations of tiny organisms that have shaped this world to be hospitable for beings like us. This connection fosters a deep sense of gratitude, a humble recognition of the boundless generosity of the living planet. It's like receiving a beautiful, handmade blanket, woven by countless patient hands over many seasons. Its warmth is a gift, and its intricate patterns whisper stories of enduring care and unseen dedication. This profound contemplation of the invisible breath, our constant companion, brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that the air we breathe, though unseen, is a profound historical artifact, a continuous gift, and a vital link to the long, patient story of Earth. There is no need to actively grasp for its origin. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring presence, recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless generosity. The invisible breath is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless sustenance and eternal grace. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound miracle of your own breath. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that with every inhalation, you are drawing in a legacy of billions of years of planetary transformation, a continuous flow of life-giving energy that connects you intimately to the entire living world. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There's no need to dissect the air around you, no need to strain against the quiet complexities of its composition. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of your invisible companion to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey into the even more distant past, to the time when Earth was a silent, ancient world before the advent of this life-giving breath, a world slowly waiting for its great transformation. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of our present breath can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of the invisible breath be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a vast, ancient river, a delicate, intricately carved artifact, a quiet gardener tending to an orchard, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the invisible breath, our constant companion, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet gratitude are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The invisible breath, our constant companion, is guiding you deeper, its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is breathing, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a quiet hand reaching back through the boundless corridors of time, feeling the subtle echoes of an ancient world, a planet barely formed, still humming with the raw energy of its cosmic birth. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient geographer, he poised to map the contours of a landscape that existed long before any life stirred upon its surface, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored the invisible breath that sustains us now. Today, let us gently turn our gaze to a time when this breath was utterly absent, understanding the ancient Earth's quiet sigh early beginnings. Imagine, if you will, our beloved Earth some 4.5 billion years ago, a nascent world, just beginning its long, patient journey through the cosmos. This was not the vibrant blue-green planet we know today. Instead, it was a landscape of stark, raw beauty. A canvas dominated by shades of deep red and muted gray, continuously reshaped by forces of immense scale. The air that enveloped this early Earth was a far cry from the life-giving embrace we experience now. It was a dense, turbulent shroud, rich in gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor, constantly swirling from the energetic belches of countless volcanoes, which punctuated the ancient landscape with fiery, silent bursts. There was no free oxygen to be found, not a single molecule of the life-sustaining breath that defines our current existence. It's like stepping into a vast, ancient foundry, filled with the deep rumble of primordial forces, where the air is thick with the essence of pure creation, untouched by the delicate whispers of life yet to be. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, this early Earth was a world of profound silence. No rustling leaves, for there were no trees. No chirping birds, for there were no birds. No gentle lapping of waves on a sandy beach, for the oceans themselves were still forming, gradually condensing from the relentless steam and torrential rains that characterized the planet's cooling surface. The soundscape would have been dominated by the deep, resonant echoes of geological activity. The quiet sigh of cooling rock, the slow, rhythmic groan of shifting continental plates, the gentle hiss of steam escaping from newly formed vents. It was a planet dreaming itself into being, a vast, silent crucible where the foundational elements of life were slowly, patiently stirring, waiting for their opportune moment. It's like a quiet, ancient meditation hall, where the only sounds are the deep, rhythmic breaths of a world in profound, creative stillness, a vast silence pregnant with infinite potential. Consider the primordial oceans, which gradually gathered in the planet's vast basins. These were not the crystal-clear, blue waters we envision today. Instead, they were likely a murky, mineral-rich broth, warmed by geothermal vents deep beneath the surface, teeming with dissolved iron and other elements. It was within these dark, secluded depths, shielded from the harsh ultraviolet radiation that bombarded the surface in the absence of an ozone layer, that the very first stirrings of life began. These were not complex creatures with beating hearts and elaborate forms, but rather unimaginably tiny, single-celled entities, akin to the simplest bacteria. They were utterly independent of oxygen, finding their energy from chemical reactions with the surrounding minerals, thriving in an environment that would be toxic to most life forms today. It's like a quiet, hidden spring, deep within an ancient cavern, its waters dark and mysterious, yet nurturing the very first, unseen flickers of living light, a secret birthplace of enduring vitality. The atmosphere of this ancient earth was a harsh, unforgiving veil for anything resembling modern life. The constant bombardment of ultraviolet radiation meant that the surface of the planet, particularly the land masses, remained largely barren and desolate. There was no protective ozone layer, that delicate shield of oxygen molecules in the upper atmosphere that now gently deflects most of the sun's harmful rays. So, any early life that managed to emerge was confined to the protective depths of the water, or perhaps nestled in the porous rocks beneath the surface. Finding sanctuary from the relentless, destructive energies from above. This emphasizes the profound transformative power that oxygen would later bring, not just as a breathable gas, but as a silent architect of atmospheric protection, allowing life to eventually flourish beyond the ocean's gentle embrace. It's like a quiet, ancient nursery where fragile seedlings are carefully protected from a harsh, unyielding sun, waiting patiently for the subtle shift in conditions that will allow them to unfurl their delicate leaves and reach for the light. This ancient earth, in its raw, oxygen-free state, was a world of monumental processes unfolding at a pace that stretches beyond human comprehension. Continents slowly drifted, oceans formed and evaporated, and the very crust of the planet buckled and reformed over hundreds of millions of years. Life, when it eventually appeared, did so in tiny, almost imperceptible steps, evolving slowly, adapting patiently to the prevailing conditions. There was no urgency, no hurried rush, just the deep, unhurried rhythm of planetary evolution. A quiet hum of cosmic forces shaping a future unseen. This profound sense of vast time, of patient geological unfolding, invites us to release our hurried notions of progress and instead embrace the gentle, persistent march of natural transformation. It's like observing a quiet, ancient glacier whose slow, imperceptible movement shapes entire valleys over millennia, a testament to the enduring power of gentle and relentless force. This profound contemplation of the ancient Earth's quiet sigh, early beginnings brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that our vibrant, breathable world is not an accident, but the culmination of a long, patient story, an evolution from a silent, oxygen-free beginning. There is no need to actively grasp for its distant echoes. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring history, recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless adaptability. The ancient Earth's quiet sigh is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless transformation and eternal genesis. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound patience of our planet. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that the very ground beneath you, the very water in your oceans, carries the ancient memory of a world without oxygen, a world quietly preparing for the great transformations to come. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There is no need to rush through the vastness of geological time, no need to strain against the quiet complexities of planetary formation. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of the ancient Earth to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey into the gentle cradle of the early oceans, to the very first whispers of life that stirred within its murky depths. unaware of the profound change they would one day bring to the entire planet. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of Earth's oxygen-free beginnings can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of the ancient Earth's quiet sigh be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a vast, ancient foundry, a quiet meditation hall, a hidden spring in an ancient cavern, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the ancient Earth's quiet sigh, early beginnings, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet genesis are gently drawing them slowly. Softly downward, the sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The ancient Earth's quiet sigh. Early beginnings is guiding you deeper, its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet Earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is forming, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a single quiet drop of rain, slowly descending through the vast, dark ocean, finding its way into the deepest, most secluded currents where the very first stirrings of life began. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient diver, poised to explore the mysterious depths where time itself seems to slow, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored the ancient Earth's silent, oxygen-free beginnings. Today, let us gently turn our gaze to the boundless, primordial waters that once cradled existence. Understanding the ocean's gentle cradle, the first whispers of life. Imagine, if you will, the early oceans of our nascent planet, not the sparkling sun-drenched waters we see along coastlines today, but a vast, dark, and often turbulent expanse. These were the true wombs of Earth, profound basins filled with a rich, mineral-laden brew, continuously churned by powerful currents and warmed in places by the fiery breath of volcanic vents deep beneath the surface. The atmosphere above these waters was thick with gases that would be toxic to most life as we know it now, and the sun's harsh ultraviolet rays bombarded the surface, making it an inhospitable place for delicate organic molecules. But deep within these waters, shielded by the liquid veil, conditions were subtly different, more stable, and profoundly nurturing. It was here, in this vast, watery darkness, that the great experiment of life began, not with a sudden, dramatic flourish, but with infinitesimal, gentle whispers, almost imperceptible stirrings in the chemical soup. It's like a quiet, ancient forest floor, seemingly still and dormant, but beneath the surface, countless tiny roots are subtly reaching, gently intertwining, laying the unseen foundation for the vibrant life that will one day blossom above. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, the earliest forms of life were unimaginably simple, yet profoundly revolutionary. We're speaking of single-celled organisms, often referred to as prokaryotes, so tiny that countless millions could fit onto the head of a pin. These were not creatures that actively swam or sought out food in the way we understand it. Rather, they were more like elegant chemical factories, absorbing the available compounds from their watery environment and slowly, patiently, transforming them into the energy needed for existence. What is most striking about these pioneers of life is their absolute independence from oxygen. They were anaerobic, meaning they thrived in an environment utterly devoid of free oxygen, relying on other chemical pathways to sustain themselves. This reminds us that life, in its most fundamental form, is astonishingly adaptable, capable of finding ingenious ways to flourish even in conditions that seem extreme to our modern understanding. It's like a quiet, resilient moss, slowly spreading across a bare rock face, finding sustenance and beauty in the most unexpected and challenging of places. A testament to life's persistent will to be. Consider the quiet patience of these early living cells. They didn't appear overnight, nor did they suddenly populate the oceans in a grand burst. Their emergence was a process spanning hundreds of millions of years, a slow, meticulous dance of chemical reactions gradually assembling into self-replicating systems. The very first life wasn't about complex structures, but about the fundamental ability to draw energy from the environment, grow, and reproduce. These tiny, unseen beings were the silent architects of the future, gradually laying the groundwork for everything that would follow, from the smallest bacterium to the grandest whale, to even the quiet thought in your own mind. They represent the Earth's first gentle breath of biological activity, a subtle warmth arising in the primordial chill. It's like watching a quiet, ancient river very slowly carve a canyon, not with sudden force, Nema, but with the relentless, gentle persistence of countless tiny water molecules, each contributing to a monumental transformation over eons. The deep ocean, with its constant temperatures and protection from surface radiation, provided the perfect nursery for these nascent life forms. Here, away from the sun's destructive energies and the atmospheric turbulence, chemical reactions could proceed without violent interruption. Hydrothermal vents, spewing forth hot, mineral-rich fluids from the Earth's interior, likely provided localized energy sources, creating tiny, self-contained ecosystems in the boundless darkness. These were zones of quiet, continuous creation, where the raw ingredients for life were continuously supplied, allowing early organisms to experiment, adapt, and slowly evolve. This deep aquatic sanctuary underscores the gentle, nurturing power of water, that most fundamental of elements, in providing a stable environment for life's fragile beginnings. It's like a quiet, secluded garden, deep within a protective valley, where the first delicate blossoms of a new species are tenderly nurtured, safe from the harsh winds and storms of the outer world. And what about the unseen processes unfolding within these tiny cells? These early prokaryotes developed ingenious metabolic pathways to extract energy from their surroundings. Some might have eaten hydrogen sulfide, others iron, performing silent, ancient chemical feats that were utterly revolutionary for their time. They recycled nutrients, adapted to changing chemical compositions, and slowly diversified into countless different lineages, each finding its own quiet niche within the vast oceanic environment. This period, often called the Archean Eon, spanning billions of years, was a time of immense biological experimentation, a slow, quiet hum of life, exploring every possible avenue of existence without the need for oxygen. It emphasizes the profound wisdom encoded in life itself, the capacity to find a way, to persist, to thrive, even when the path seems utterly improbable. It's like a quiet, patient potter, continuously experimenting with different types of clay and firing techniques, not knowing what magnificent forms will eventually emerge, but trusting in the slow, unfolding process of creation itself. This profound contemplation of the ocean's gentle cradle, the first whispers of life, brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that life's beginnings were humble, silent, and entirely independent of the oxygen we now rely on, a testament to its boundless adaptability and profound resilience. There is no need to actively grasp for its distant echoes. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring legacy, recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless genesis. The ocean's gentle cradle is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless emergence and eternal patience. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound origins of life. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that the very essence of your being traces back to these tiny, oxygen-independent pioneers who quietly thrived in the ancient waters, laying the unseen foundations for all that would follow. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There is no need to rush through the vastness of evolutionary time. No need to strain against the quiet complexities of primordial biochemistry. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of the ocean's ancient cradle to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey into the next profound chapter, the emergence of the truly revolutionary, those tiny green architects who, without fanfare, would begin to release the very breath that would transform the entire planet, setting the stage for the life we know. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of life's oxygen-free beginnings can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of the ocean's gentle cradle be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a single drop descending into a dark ocean, a quiet forest floor with intertwining roots, a resilient moss spreading across a rock, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the ocean's gentle cradle, the first whispers of life, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet genesis are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The ocean's gentle cradle, the first whispers of life, is guiding you deeper, its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is beginning, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a single quiet ray of sunlight slowly descending through the ancient, murky waters, reaching the silent, receptive surfaces of beings that would one day transform an entire world. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient artist, poised to appreciate the subtle, almost imperceptible brushstrokes that lay the foundation for a masterpiece, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored the ocean's gentle cradle, understanding the first whispers of life in an oxygen-free world. Today, let us gently turn our gaze to the silent innovators, the microscopic pioneers who began to weave a new breath into the planetary tapestry. Understanding the tiny green architect's photosynthesis begins. Imagine, if you will, the vast, ancient oceans, still shrouded in an atmosphere largely devoid of the breath we now cherish. Deep within these waters, nestled away from the harsh, unfiltered sunlight that bombarded the surface, were the simple, oxygen-independent forms of life we gently explored. But amidst these myriad early beings, a quiet revolution was stirring. A new kind of organism began to emerge, not with any grand fanfare, but with a profound, almost imperceptible shift in its internal chemistry. These were the ancestors of what we now call cyanobacteria, often lovingly referred to as blue-green algae, though they are, in truth, a distinct and ancient lineage of bacteria. They were exquisitely simple, yet within their tiny, delicate forms lay the blueprint for a planetary transformation. The ability to harness the boundless, gentle energy of sunlight directly. It's like discovering that the very first tentative flicker of light in a deep, dark cavern holds the secret to illuminating an entire world, not with a sudden flash, but with a slow, continuous, quiet glow. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, this new chemical pathway, which we call photosynthesis, was not merely an evolutionary adaptation. It was a cosmic innovation of unparalleled significance. Before this, life had to scavenge for energy from chemical reactions with minerals, or from the warmth of geothermal vents. But with photosynthesis, these tiny green architects found a way to tap into the ultimate renewable energy source, the sun itself. They began to absorb the gentle light, along with carbon dioxide and water, and with quiet, internal enzymatic processes. They transformed these simple ingredients into their own nourishment. And in doing so, they released a revolutionary byproduct, a gas that was once rare and largely absent from the early atmosphere, oxygen. This was not a forceful expulsion, but a gentle exhalation, molecule by tiny molecule, endlessly accumulating over vast stretches of time. It's like a quiet, diligent weaver who, with each delicate pass of the shuttle, adds a single luminous thread to a boundless, ever-growing tapestry, slowly transforming its very fabric with patience and precision. Consider the profound scale of this quiet work. Trillions upon trillions of these microscopic cyanobacteria, floating in the ancient oceans, began their tireless task. Imagine them forming vast, shimmering mats near the surface, or subtly clinging to underwater rocks. Patiently, continuously drawing in light and exhaling oxygen. This wasn't a rapid, explosive event. This was a process that unfolded over hundreds of millions of years, an almost imperceptibly slow accumulation of a gas that was initially toxic to much of the existing life around them. The early Earth's oceans were rich in dissolved iron, and for a long time, the oxygen released by these tiny architects would immediately react with this iron, forming rust that gently settled to the ocean floor, creating vast, silent layers of banded iron formations, a quiet, geological record of their ceaseless labor. This sequestering of oxygen prevented it from rapidly building up in the atmosphere, allowing time for the planet to gradually prepare for its great transformation. It's like a quiet, patient painter, adding countless tiny dots of color to a vast canvas, each dot seemingly insignificant on its own, but together, over immense periods, slowly revealing a magnificent panoramic landscape. The beauty of these tiny green architects lies in their simplicity and their enduring legacy. They were, and still are, profoundly humble beings, without brains or complex organs, yet their collective impact far surpasses that of any other life form in Earth's history. They paved the way for every breath you take, every green leaf you see, every complex animal that has ever walked, swum, or flown upon this planet. Their quiet, persistent work fundamentally reshaped the very environment of the Earth, transforming it from a hostile, oxygen-free world into the hospitable, vibrant home for complex life that it is today. This profound act of planetary engineering, carried out by microscopic beings, invites us to find deep wonder in the smallest of entities, recognizing that true power often resides not in grandeur, but in quiet, persistent purpose. It's like a gentle rain, falling ceaselessly over millennia, each drop seemingly insignificant, yet collectively carving vast canyons and nurturing entire forests, a testament to the transformative power of relentless, quiet persistence. And what about the deep, rhythmic connection between sunlight and life that these tiny architects established? Photosynthesis is the ultimate source of energy for nearly all life on Earth. The gentle warmth of the sun, absorbed by these humble organisms, is then transferred through vast interconnected food webs, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales, from the simplest grass to the most complex creatures. Our own bodies, every cell and every breath, are powered by this ancient energy, harnessed billions of years ago by those first tiny green architects. This connection binds us intimately to the sun, to the oceans, and to the ceaseless, quiet work of microscopic life, reminding us that we are part of an unimaginably grand, interconnected system of energy and transformation. It's like realizing that the very warmth in your hands, the very light in your eyes is but a gentle echo of the ancient sunlight, meticulously woven through countless living forms, connecting you to the boundless energy of the cosmos. This profound contemplation of the tiny green architect's photosynthesis brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that the oxygen we breathe is a legacy of humble, microscopic life, patiently transforming a planet over billions of years. There's no need to actively grasp for its hidden mechanisms. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring wisdom, recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless creativity. The tiny green architects are a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless transformation and eternal genesis. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound work of these unseen pioneers. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that the very air that fills your lungs, the very life that pulses through your veins, is a direct inheritance from these tiny, ancient beings who gently began to breathe oxygen into the world. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There is no need to dissect the complexities of their chemistry, no need to strain against the quiet marvels of their metabolic pathways. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of the tiny green architects to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey into the inevitable consequence of this quiet work, the immense, slow, and utterly silent storm of change that would sweep across the entire planet as oxygen began to saturate the oceans and then the atmosphere, leading to a transformation of unimaginable scale. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of photosynthesis's quiet beginnings can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of the tiny green architects be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a quiet ray of sunlight reaching tiny, receptive surfaces, a diligent weaver adding luminous threads to a tapestry, a patient painter creating a panoramic landscape, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the tiny green architects. Photosynthesis begins. Wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design. where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence held by the gentle and unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet transformation are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The tiny green architects, photosynthesis begins, is guiding you deeper. Its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is transforming, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a vast ancient sea slowly changing its hue, not with a sudden, violent upheaval, but with an almost imperceptible, persistent transformation, molecule by silent molecule. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient geologist, poised to read the subtle story etched in the very rocks of time, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored the patient work of the tiny green architects, tirelessly releasing oxygen into the ancient waters. Today, let us gently turn our gaze to the monumental, yet utterly silent, consequence of their tireless labor, understanding the great oxidation event, a slow, silent storm. Imagine, if you will, the billions upon billions of tiny cyanobacteria, our quiet green architects, continuously breathing out their gentle gift of oxygen into the primordial oceans. For a very long time, this oxygen didn't accumulate in the atmosphere. It was like a single quiet drop falling into a vast, thirsty desert. It was immediately absorbed by what was already there. The ancient oceans were rich in dissolved iron, a common element released from the Earth's interior through volcanic activity and erosion. As the oxygen molecules, delicate and eager, met the dissolved iron, they combined in a chemical embrace, forming iron oxides, essentially rust. This rust, heavier than water, gently precipitated out of the ocean, sinking slowly, patiently to the seabed. This process created vast, sweeping layers of what geologists now call banded iron formations, magnificent, striped monuments of rock found across the globe, silent, enduring testaments to that ancient, relentless chemical dance. It's like watching a quiet, tireless sculptor chiseling away at a mountain range, not with loud, dramatic blows, but with an unhurried, continuous motion. Each tiny chip of rock falling away to slowly reveal a monumental form over countless ages. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, this period of oceanic rust formation acted like a colossal oxygen sponge. For nearly a billion years, the vast majority of the oxygen produced by the early photosynthesizers was consumed by this process, locking it away safely in the Earth's crust. This seemingly slow, unremarkable process was, in fact, a crucial prelude, a gentle preparation for the atmosphere we breathe today. It ensured that the buildup of oxygen was gradual, controlled, and not a sudden, overwhelming flood that might have irrevocably disrupted the delicate balance of the young planet. This long, quiet absorption phase underscores the immense patience of planetary processes, a gentle rhythm of transformation that unfolds over timescales almost beyond our comprehension. It's like a quiet, ancient loom, where the master weaver first prepares the foundation threads, laying them meticulously and patiently, knowing that only upon this sturdy, invisible base can the vibrant, intricate patterns of the true tapestry eventually emerge. Consider the moment when the dissolved iron in the oceans finally began to run out. Imagine that vast, thirsty sponge becoming saturated. Only then, with no more readily available iron to bind with, did the newly produced oxygen finally start to escape the oceans and gently waft into the atmosphere above. This marked the true beginning of what scientists quietly refer to as the Great Oxidation Event, GOE. Sometimes called the oxygen catastrophe, Though we prefer to consider it a slow, silent storm, this was not a sudden, violent eruption of gas. Instead, it was an incredibly gradual accumulation, a quiet, inexorable creep of oxygen into an atmosphere that had known only anoxic conditions for billions of years. Over tens of millions of years, the delicate balance shifted, and the air began its imperceptible transformation from a hydrogen and methane-rich blend to one increasingly infused with the life-giving breath we now cherish. It's like a quiet, ancient river that, after countless millennia of carving its path through solid rock, finally reaches a great, open plain and begins to slowly, gently spread its waters across the vast landscape, transforming it with its unhurried, persistent flow. The profound consequence of this slow, silent storm was, for many of the existing life forms, a profound crisis. The early life forms, those resilient anaerobic microbes we explored in the primordial oceans, had thrived in an oxygen-free world. For them, oxygen was a poison, a highly reactive gas that could damage their delicate cellular structures. As oxygen levels slowly rose, countless species of these ancient, oxygen-intolerant microbes would have faced immense pressure. Many would have perished, unable to adapt to this new oxidizing environment. Others would have retreated to secluded, oxygen-free pockets of the earth, deep underground, or in the anoxic sediments of the ocean floor, seeking refuge from this new, pervasive force. This makes the Great Oxidation Event a paradoxical period, a catastrophe for some, but an unfolding opportunity for others. It was a planetary reset, a silent culling that paved the way for entirely new forms of life to emerge and flourish. It's like a quiet, ancient forest, where the subtle change in climate might gently thin out certain species, but in doing so, opens up new spaces and opportunities for new forms of life to take root and gently blossom, ensuring the forest's continuous, vibrant evolution. And what about the gentle, long-term effects of this oxygen buildup? As oxygen accumulated in the atmosphere, a truly miraculous protective layer began to form high above the Earth's surface. The ozone layer, this delicate shield, composed of three oxygen atoms bonded together, began to absorb the sun's harmful ultraviolet UV radiation, which had previously scourged the Earth's surface. With the ozone layer slowly in place, the surface of the planet, particularly the landmasses, became far more hospitable. This opened up entirely new realms for life to eventually explore, from the shallow waters to the vast terrestrial expanses. The quiet work of the tiny green architects, initially a local phenomenon in the oceans, eventually sculpted the very atmosphere, creating a protective envelope that allowed life to eventually venture beyond its watery cradle. It's like a quiet, patient guardian, slowly weaving a protective cloak of shimmering light around a fragile seedling, shielding it from harsh elements, and allowing it to eventually grow into a mighty tree, reaching its branches gracefully towards the sun. This profound contemplation of the Great Oxidation Event, a slow, silent storm, brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that even the most monumental changes on a planetary scale can unfold with an unhurried grace, often imperceptible within a human lifespan, yet utterly transformative over geological time. There is no need to actively grasp for its dramatic moments. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring legacy, recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless capacity for planetary-scale engineering and adaptation. The Great Oxidation Event is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless transformation and eternal resilience. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound, patient forces that shaped our breathable world. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that the very air you breathe is the result of billions of years of silent, chemical work, a continuous testament to the subtle power of life to transform its own environment. It is a safe haven, a a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There is no need to rush through the vastness of this ancient planetary change, no need to strain against the quiet complexities of ancient geochemistry. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of the great oxidation event to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey into the long, deep sleep that followed the periods when Earth itself seemed to hold its breath. Entering vast ice ages, and when oxygen continued its subtle rhythmic dance, finding its eventual balance within the atmosphere, for only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of this slow, silent storm can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of the great oxidation event be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a quiet, tireless sculptor, a vast, ancient river spreading its waters, a quiet, ancient forest changing subtly, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the great oxidation event, a slow, silent storm, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet transformation are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The great oxidation event, a slow, silent storm, is guiding you deeper, its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is transforming, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a quiet blanket of snow softly settling over a vast, slumbering landscape, muting all sounds and inviting a deep, reflective stillness. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient observer, poised to witness the slow, inexorable dance of ice and rock across colossal stretches of time, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored the great oxidation event, that monumental yet silent transformation of Earth's atmosphere. Today, let us gently turn our gaze to the profound slumber that followed, understanding the long sleep-frozen Earth and fluctuating oxygen. Imagine, if you will, the Earth after its grand atmospheric shift, a planet that had just begun to breathe oxygen, yet was far from the stable, temperate world we inhabit today. The accumulation of oxygen, while life-giving for future complex organisms, had a profound and often chilling effect on the planet's climate. One of the early key atmospheric gases, methane, is a very potent greenhouse gas, meaning it traps heat effectively, helping to keep the early Earth warm. But as oxygen levels rose, this oxygen reacted with methane, slowly stripping it from the atmosphere. Without methane's insulating warmth, the planet's heat began to escape more readily into space, leading to a profound global cooling. This subtle chemical shift plunged the Earth into some of its most extreme and prolonged cold periods, famously known as the snowball Earth events. It's like a quiet, ancient hearth, whose gentle warming glow has slowly faded as the fuel that fed its flames gradually diminished, leaving behind a profound chill that settles over the once warm chamber. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, these snowball Earth periods were truly colossal, planetary-scale slumbers. Imagine oceans gradually freezing over, mile-thick sheets of ice creeping from the poles, meeting at the equator until the entire planet was encased in a shimmering, white shell, reflecting most of the sun's gentle warmth back into space. For hundreds of millions of years, the Earth entered a profound, silent sleep, a state of deep geological hibernation. Life, though still present, would have been largely confined to pockets of warmth around volcanic vents, or perhaps in thin, liquid layers beneath the ice, where geothermal heat could melt small areas, providing fleeting sanctuaries. This emphasizes the profound resilience of life, its gentle persistence even in the face of unimaginable global adversity. It's like a quiet, hardy seed buried deep beneath a frozen, seemingly lifeless landscape, patiently wading through endless winter, holding within its tiny form the unbreakable promise of future bloom. Consider the fluctuations of oxygen during these long, icy epochs. Even as the Earth was encased in ice, the patient work of photosynthesis did not entirely cease. Beneath the ice, in those sheltered pockets of liquid water, hardy cyanobacteria and other simple photosynthesizers continued their slow, quiet work. But the global ice cover significantly reduced the surface area available for photosynthesis, and also locked away vast amounts of carbon dioxide in the frozen oceans. However, the relentless, deep processes of the Earth's interior continued. Volcanoes, those ancient architects of the early atmosphere, continue to erupt, gently releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This atmospheric CO2, unlike oxygen, began to accumulate, slowly building up beneath the icy shroud, creating a powerful greenhouse effect that over millions of years would eventually warm the planet enough to melt the colossal ice sheets. It's like a quiet, patient kettle on a low flame, slowly, almost imperceptibly, building up steam within its sealed chamber, until, after a vast period of time, the accumulated pressure finally causes its lid to gently lift, signaling a profound change. The melting of the snowball Earth was not a sudden, dramatic thaw, but a gentle, slow awakening. As the ice retreated, it exposed vast expanses of land and ocean, allowing photosynthetic life to once again flourish with renewed vigor. This surge of photosynthetic activity would have caused oxygen levels to rise again, perhaps even more rapidly than during the initial Great Oxidation Event, as the planet exhaled with renewed strength. This ebb and flow of oxygen and climate, these periods of deep freeze and gradual thaw, reveal the Earth as a profoundly dynamic system, constantly seeking a gentle balance, shifting through vast cycles of change, each cycle leading to new forms of stability and new opportunities for life. It's like a quiet, ancient pendulum, swinging slowly from one extreme to another, each arc a vast epoch of time, but always, inexorably, returning to a central point of equilibrium, a dance of enduring cosmic rhythm. And what about the deep geological processes that underpin these shifts? The constant movement of tectonic plates, the subduction of oceanic crust back into the mantle, the eruption of volcanoes. These are the Earth's quiet, internal mechanisms for recycling carbon and other elements. During snowball Earth, these processes slowly replenish the atmospheric carbon dioxide, providing the necessary warmth to escape the icy grip. This complex interplay between biological activity, oxygen production, atmospheric chemistry, greenhouse gases, and geological cycles volcanism. Plate tectonics is a testament to the Earth's profound self-regulating capacity. It's like a vast, intricate clockwork mechanism, operating with silent precision, each gear and lever, though seemingly independent, working in perfect gentle harmony to keep the grand cosmic time of the planet This profound contemplation of the long sleep frozen earth and fluctuating oxygen brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that the journey of Earth's oxygen-rich atmosphere was not a linear progression, but a vast rhythmic dance of change, punctuated by periods of profound slumber and gentle awakening. There is no need to actively grasp for its cold, distant echoes. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring history, recognizing the subtle elegance of the planet's boundless resilience. The long sleep is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless transformation and eternal patience. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound, patient rhythms of our planet's past. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that the ground beneath you carries the ancient memory of deep ice and gradual thaw, a continuous testament to the Earth's capacity for profound transformation and eventual renewal. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There is no need to rush through the vastness of these icy epochs, no need to strain against the quiet complexities of ancient climate change. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of the frozen earth and its fluctuating oxygen to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey into the next profound chapter, the gentle embrace of life, as it not only adapted to this new oxygen-rich world, but began to truly flourish, evolving into the complex, diverse forms that would eventually populate every corner of the planet. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of Earth's long, icy sleep can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of the long sleep be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a quiet blanket of snow, a hardy seed beneath a frozen landscape, a patient kettle on a low flame, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the long sleep, frozen earth and fluctuating oxygen, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet rhythm are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The long sleep, frozen earth and fluctuating oxygen, is guiding you deeper. Its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now. Dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is resting, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a single and quiet seed, slowly awakening in the thawing earth, stretching its tender roots, and then unfurling its delicate leaves towards a newly kindled sun. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient gardener, poised to witness the boundless creativity of life finding new ways to flourish, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored the Earth's long sleep, those vast periods of profound cold and fluctuating oxygen? Today, let us gently turn our gaze to the magnificent resurgence that followed, understanding the gentle embrace life adapts and flourishes. Imagine, if you will, the slow, gradual retreat of the immense ice sheets from the snowball Earth periods, revealing vast, refreshed landscapes and newly opened oceans. As the planet warmed and the atmosphere steadily became richer in oxygen, a quiet yet profound invitation was extended to the resilient life that had persisted in the protected pockets of the icy world. This new, oxygenated environment was initially a challenge, a subtle test for creatures accustomed to an oxygen-free existence. But for others, and for the lineage of life that would ultimately lead to us, it was a boundless opportunity. This was the era when life began its most astonishing leap, moving beyond the simple, single-celled forms that had dominated for billions of years, towards the incredible complexity and diversity we see around us today. It's like a quiet, ancient valley, once shrouded in mist and shadow, slowly revealing its hidden beauty as the sun's gentle rays break through, inviting countless forms of life to bask in its newfound warmth and light. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, the key to this flourishing lay in a revolutionary biochemical process, aerobic respiration. Remember those early anaerobic microbes that thrived without oxygen? Their metabolic pathways were less efficient, extracting only a small amount of energy from their food. But with oxygen now becoming increasingly available, a new, far more powerful way to harness energy began to evolve. Aerobic respiration, essentially breathing with oxygen, is like a highly optimized internal fire, capable of extracting vastly more energy from the same amount of fuel. This surplus energy was the crucial ingredient that allowed life to become more complex, to grow larger, to develop specialized parts, and to move with greater purpose. This profound shift from low-energy anaerobic existence to high-energy aerobic life was not a sudden burst, but a gentle, persistent unfolding. A slow dance of adaptation that spanned hundreds of millions of years, culminating in what scientists lovingly call the Cambrian explosion, a period of rapid diversification of complex animal life. It's like a quiet, industrious artisan who, upon discovering a new, more efficient tool, begins to craft far more intricate and beautiful creations, not with hurried movements, but with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of their craft. Consider the emergence of multicellularity. With more energy available, single cells could afford to specialize, to collaborate, to form larger, more intricate structures. Imagine tiny cells, once independent, slowly beginning to clump together, finding benefit in mutual support, gradually evolving into tissues, then organs, then entire complex organisms. This was a profound departure from the simple, colonial forms that came before. Suddenly, creatures with distinct heads and tails, with rudimentary eyes and nervous systems, with limbs and shells began to appear in the fossil record. The oceans became a vibrant, dynamic arena, teeming with an astonishing array of new forms. From the gentle, segmented worms to the armored trilobites, each finding its own quiet niche in this newly oxygenated world. This proliferation of life was not a chaotic frenzy, but a harmonious blossoming, a continuous symphony of adaptation where new forms gracefully emerged and interwove, creating an increasingly rich and intricate ecological tapestry. It's like a quiet, ancient forest, where individual seedlings, once separate, slowly grow and intertwine their branches, forming a vast interconnected canopy, each part supporting the whole, creating a living, breathing cathedral of natural beauty. The presence of a stable ozone layer, formed by the accumulating atmospheric oxygen, also played a crucial role in this flourishing. While life had thrived in the protected depths of the ocean, the land surface remained largely barren, exposed to the sun's harsh ultraviolet radiation. But as the ozone layer thickened, gradually filtering out these harmful rays, a new frontier slowly began to open. This allowed life to eventually venture beyond its watery cradle, to gently creep onto the land, first as simple microbial mats, and then over vast eons, evolving into the complex plant life that would transform continents into lush, green landscapes. The quiet invitation of a protected surface paved the way for the incredible diversity of terrestrial life, including, eventually, the distant ancestors of our own kind. It's like a quiet, patient gardener who, after nurturing delicate saplings in a sheltered greenhouse, gradually introduces them to the open air, knowing that the protective measures taken earlier will allow them to flourish magnificently in the broader, wilder landscape. And what about the enduring interconnectedness of all life through this process? Every breath you take now, every whisper of oxygen that fills your lungs, is a direct legacy of this ancient adaptation. The very mechanism by which your cells extract energy. Aerobic respiration is a sophisticated refinement of the same process that allowed early life to flourish in an oxygen-rich world. This means that you are intimately linked not only to the ancient cyanobacteria that first produced oxygen, but also to all the myriad life forms that evolved to embrace it. We are all part of the same grand, continuous dance of energy and matter, a ceaseless cycle of breathing in and breathing out, connecting us to the boundless rhythm of the living planet. This awareness fosters a deep sense of belonging, a humble recognition that your individual existence is a beautiful, radiant thread in the vast, continuous tapestry of life. It's like realizing that every single snowflake, unique in its delicate pattern, is ultimately formed from the same timeless, universal water, connected to every cloud and every ocean. A perfect expression of the boundless unity of nature. This profound contemplation of the gentle embrace life adapts and flourishes brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that life, far from being static, is a continuous unfolding, constantly adapting, innovating, and finding new, beautiful ways to exist within the ever-changing embrace of the planet. There is no need to actively grasp for its myriad forms. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring resilience, recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless creativity and its profound capacity for flourishing. The gentle embrace is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless adaptability and eternal growth. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound adaptability and beauty of life. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that the very processes sustaining you now are ancient echoes of life's triumph, a continuous testament to the planet's capacity to nurture and evolve. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There is no need to rush through the vastness of evolutionary history, no need to strain against the quiet complexities of biological adaptation. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of life's gentle embrace to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey into the next profound chapter, the quiet, tireless work of the planet's great carbon sinks, those unseen forces that continuously labor to maintain the delicate balance of oxygen in our precious atmosphere. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of how life adapted and flourished in an oxygenated world can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design? But for now, let this comfort of life's gentle embrace be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a quiet seed awakening in thawing earth. A quiet, industrious artisan crafting intricate creations, an ancient forest with interconnected canopy, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the gentle embrace. Life adapts and flourishes, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet blossoming are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The gentle embrace, life adapts and flourishes, is guiding you deeper, its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is adapting, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a vast, unseen reservoir. Slowly, patiently collecting the quiet whispers of the wind, the gentle falls of rain, and holding them in perfect balance, ensuring a continuous, life-giving flow. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient steward, poised to appreciate the silent, tireless work that maintains the delicate equilibrium of a cherished garden, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored how life adapted and flourished in an oxygen-rich world. Today, let us gently turn our gaze to the unsung heroes of atmospheric stability. Understanding the carbon sink's quiet work storing the ancient breath, imagine, if you will, our vibrant Earth, now teeming with diverse life, breathing in and out with its colossal forests and vast oceans. Yet, the air we inhale, so perfectly balanced with its vital 21% oxygen, is not merely a static blend. It is the product of an ongoing, intricate planetary dance, a continuous negotiation between life, rock, and atmosphere. For oxygen to remain abundant, its counterpart, carbon dioxide, must be continuously removed from the atmosphere. Too much carbon dioxide, and the planet warms excessively. Too little, and it cools. And it is in this silent, meticulous balance that the carbon sinks perform their quiet, essential work. These are the Earth's natural storage facilities, vast, patient vaults that lock away carbon, preventing it from accumulating in the atmosphere and thus maintaining the delicate, life-sustaining proportion of oxygen. It's like a quiet, masterful conductor, not playing an instrument, but through subtle gestures and profound understanding, ensuring every section of the orchestra plays in perfect harmony, maintaining the beautiful balance of the grand symphony. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, the most ancient and profound carbon sink is the ocean itself. After the great oxidation event, as oxygen levels stabilized, life in the oceans continued to flourish. Tiny marine organisms, like plankton, absorbed carbon dioxide from the water for their growth. Much like plants on land, when these organisms completed their gentle life cycle and drifted to the seabed, their carbon-rich remains slowly accumulated, eventually becoming compressed into sedimentary rocks like limestone. This process, unfolding over hundreds of millions of years, represents a colossal, continuous drawing down of carbon from the active atmospheric and oceanic cycles, gently locking it away in the Earth's crust. The sheer scale of carbon stored in the ocean floor and in rocks is staggering, a testament to the patient, persistent work of countless microscopic lives in the slow, inexorable forces of geology. It's like a quiet, ancient library, where every tiny scroll, every single manuscript, though seemingly insignificant on its own, is meticulously preserved and cataloged over countless generations, slowly accumulating into an unimaginably vast repository of knowledge and history. Consider another powerful natural carbon sink, the Earth's vast forests and lush vegetation. From the towering ancient redwood forest to the dense, sprawling rainforest, and even the humble grasses in a meadow, plants tirelessly perform photosynthesis. They draw in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, use the sun's gentle energy to transform it, and build their very bodies, their leaves, branches, roots, and trunks from this captured carbon. When these plants gently complete their life, or when they are buried and compressed over geological time, their carbon is sequestered, becoming peat, coal, or oil, the fossil fuels we now cautiously extract. This continuous uptake of carbon by the living world is like the planet's gentle, rhythmic exhalation of oxygen and inhalation of carbon, a colossal, unseen breath that keeps the atmospheric composition in a delicate, life-giving balance. It's like a quiet, dedicated gardener, continuously tending to an immense, vibrant garden, ensuring that every plant is nourished and that the garden itself perpetually cycles its resources, maintaining its lush, verdant beauty through ceaseless, gentle care. The quiet work of these carbon sinks is not just about storing carbon, it is fundamentally about regulating the Earth's climate, and, in doing so, maintaining the precise atmospheric conditions that allow for complex life to thrive. The Earth has a natural, inherent thermostat, a delicate interplay of geological processes, ocean currents, and biological activity, all working in subtle harmony to keep global temperatures within a hospitable range. The formation of rocks, the growth of plants, the slow decay of organic matter, the subtle chemistry of the oceans, all these seemingly disparate processes are intricately linked in a grand, planetary symphony, ensuring that the ancient breath, our oxygen, remains stable and abundant. This vast, interconnected system operates with an almost inconceivable patience, absorbing shocks, adjusting balances, and slowly, gently restoring equilibrium over immense stretches of time. It's like a quiet, ancient clockwork mechanism of unimaginable complexity, operating with silent precision, each gear and spring, though tiny and unseen, contributing to the perfect, continuous flow of time itself. Think about the time scales over which these sinks operate. While a tree might store carbon for a few hundred years, the carbon locked away in deep ocean sediments or ancient coal beds can remain sequestered for hundreds of millions of years, effectively removed from the active carbon cycle. This long-term storage is crucial, providing stability against short-term fluctuations and ensuring that atmospheric carbon dioxide levels don't swing wildly, thus protecting the delicate balance of oxygen. This vast, slow rhythm of planetary processes is a profound reminder of the Earth's deep wisdom, its inherent capacity for self-regulation and long-term sustainability. A silent promise whispered across geological epochs. It's like a quiet, patient river, ceaselessly flowing towards the vast ocean, not in a hurried dash, but with an unhurried, persistent current, knowing that its true purpose is fulfilled in its continuous, gentle journey and its contribution to the boundless, rhythmic cycles of the water. This profound contemplation of the carbon sink's quiet work, storing the ancient breath, brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that our breathable atmosphere is not a static given, but a continuous, active process, maintained by the tireless, often unseen, work of the Earth's natural systems. There is no need to actively grasp for its intricate mechanisms. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring stability. Recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless capacity for planetary-scale self-regulation, the carbon sink's quiet work is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless balance and eternal sustenance. So, as you rest now, Allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound, unseen labor that sustains our atmosphere. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that beneath the surface of the oceans, within the ancient rocks, and across the vast green landscapes, countless processes are tirelessly working to maintain the delicate balance of the air you breathe. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There's no need to rush through the vastness of geological cycles, no need to strain against the quiet complexities of planetary chemistry. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of the carbon sinks to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our gentle journey back to the present moment, to reflect on our own place within this delicate balance, to acknowledge the fragile inheritance of our breathable atmosphere, and to appreciate the profound responsibility that comes with it. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of these vast, quiet processes can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of the carbon sink's quiet work be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which all future explorations will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a vast unseen reservoir, a quiet, ancient library, a dedicated gardener tending an immense garden within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the carbon sink's quiet work, storing the ancient breath, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal currents of quiet balance are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The carbon sink's quiet work, storing the ancient breath, is guiding you deeper. Its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is balancing, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a single delicate dewdrop resting on a tender leaf, reflecting the entire sky, yet so easily disturbed by the slightest whisper of the wind. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient guardian, poised to cherish a priceless yet vulnerable gift, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have softly explored the patient, unseen work of the Earth's carbon sinks, tirelessly maintaining the delicate balance of our atmosphere. Today, let us gently turn our gaze to the precious, breathing reality of our present moment, understanding our fragile inheritance, the present breath. Imagine, if you will, the culmination of billions of years of cosmic alchemy and biological transformation. From a swirling, oxygen-free primordial world, through ice ages and volcanic epochs, guided by the quiet labor of countless microscopic beings and the slow, inexorable processes of geology, our Earth has arrived at this precise, delicate state. The air you breathe at this very moment, so clear and abundant, is not an immutable given. It is a fragile inheritance, a precious legacy bequeathed to us by an unimaginably long and patient history. It is a testament to an intricate dance of life and planetary forces, a balance so finely tuned that even subtle shifts can ripple through its vast, interconnected systems. This realization is not meant to evoke concern, but rather a deep sense of awe and profound gratitude for the exquisite conditions that allow us to exist, to breathe, to dream. It's like standing in a magnificent, ancient cathedral, built over countless generations with immense care and dedication. Its beauty is self-evident, but its true profundity lies in the patient, enduring labor that brought it into being, a sacred space held in trust. From a very gentle, contemplative perspective, the balance of gases in our atmosphere is a wondrously delicate thing. Oxygen, nitrogen, argon, and traces of other gases, each playing its vital, unseen role. The precise 21% of oxygen we enjoy is an optimal level for complex life. Too little, and our bodies, our cells, could not generate enough energy to thrive. Too much, and the very air itself could become dangerously reactive, leading to an increased risk of fires and other volatile reactions. This delicate equilibrium is a constant, dynamic process, continuously being influenced by the planet's living systems. Plants, both on land and in the vast oceans, tirelessly draw in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Animals, including ourselves, gently inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. This continuous rhythmic exchange forms a living, global breath, a vast planetary respiration that sustains all of us, a testament to the Earth's self-sustaining intelligence. It's like a quiet, ancient forest, where every tree, every plant, every tiny insect participates in a ceaseless, gentle conversation of give and take, maintaining the delicate, vibrant balance of the entire ecosystem. Consider the subtle whispers of change that ripple through this delicate inheritance. In our modern era, human activities, though often undertaken with the best intentions, have introduced new dynamics into this ancient balance. The release of gases from industry, transportation, and agriculture can subtly alter the atmosphere's composition, impacting the very processes that have sustained us for millennia. When we gently explore these influences, it is not with a sense of blame or despair, but with a quiet, humble recognition of our profound interconnectedness with the planet. We are not outside observers. We are integral participants in Earth's ongoing story. Every action, no matter how small, sends its gentle ripple through the vast, intricate web of life. This awareness invites a deeper sense of responsibility and care, not as a burden, but as a profound opportunity to live in greater harmony with our shared home. It's like realizing that the gentle current of a small stream contributes to the mighty river's flow. Though individual drops may seem insignificant, their collective journey shapes the very landscape, reminding us of our own quiet power to influence the grand unfolding. The vulnerability of this precious breath can be understood not as a source of anxiety, but as an invitation to presence. The very act of appreciating its fragility deepens our connection to it, making each inhalation a more conscious, more profound act of gratitude. Imagine the sheer wonder of being able to draw life from the air, a privilege that countless organisms throughout Earth's long history never knew. This present moment, with its clear, breathable air, is a fleeting, precious gift, a singular instance in the vast expanse of cosmic time where conditions are just so, allowing for the blossoming of life as we know it. To truly feel this, to breathe deeply with this quiet understanding, is to align yourself with the Earth's rhythm, to become a conscious participant in its ongoing, gentle breath. It's like holding a single, exquisite wildflower in your hand. Its delicate beauty is transient, but its presence is a profound, perfect expression of life's boundless creativity, inviting you to savor its quiet radiance in the now. And what about the resilience of life itself, even in the face of subtle changes? While our atmosphere is a fragile inheritance, life on Earth has demonstrated an astonishing capacity for adaptation throughout billions of years. It has endured asteroid impacts, volcanic cataclysms, and vast ice ages. This inherent resilience, this deep, ancient wisdom embedded in the very fabric of existence, offers a profound sense of hope. While we acknowledge our present responsibilities, we can also rest in the knowledge that life itself is a persistent, creative force, continuously finding new ways to flourish, to adapt, and to weave itself into the ever-changing tapestry of the planet. This allows us to approach the future not with fear, but with a quiet confidence in the Earth's enduring capacity for renewal, and our own gentle power to contribute positively to its ongoing story. It's like a quiet, ancient river, which, though occasionally diverted by obstacles, always finds its path forward, continuously shaping the landscape with its gentle, persistent flow, a testament to its unyielding journey. This profound contemplation of our fragile inheritance, the present breath, brings an immense sense of wonder, interconnectedness, and deep peace. It reminds us that the air we breathe is a precious, dynamic gift, woven from billions of years of planetary history, and sustained by an intricate, living balance. There is no need to actively grasp for its hidden complexities. Instead, we can find a profound comfort in its enduring presence. Recognizing the subtle elegance of life's boundless generosity and the gentle power of our own conscious presence within it. Our fragile inheritance is a testament to existence's persistent, quiet unfolding, a continuous lullaby of boundless gratitude and eternal care. So, as you rest now, allow yourself to sink even deeper into this gentle appreciation for the profound gift of your own breath and the delicate atmosphere that sustains it. Feel the immense peace that comes from knowing that you are held within a vast, living system, a continuous exchange that links you intimately to every other living being and to the very pulse of the planet. It is a safe haven, a familiar landscape of wisdom, a comforting embrace that holds you securely in its gentle grasp. There's no need to carry the weight of the world, no need to strain against the quiet complexities of environmental balance. Simply allow the soft, unwavering presence of your present breath to envelop you, bringing with it a deep sense of belonging and a profound tranquility. This very groundedness, this quiet assurance in the intimate yet infinitely profound, is the perfect transition point for our final, gentle journey, the ultimate lullaby, where all these threads of cosmic wonder and inner peace gently weave together, bringing us to a state of deep rest, enveloped by the continuous presence and beauty of life as it is. For only when we are deeply rooted in the gentle understanding of our fragile inheritance can we softly open our minds to the whispers of what might lie just beyond the edges of our current understanding, to the ethereal possibilities that might subtly color the vast tapestry of life's intricate design. But for now, let this comfort of our present breath be your gentle anchor, a warm and safe harbor from which our final exploration will quietly begin. Allow your mind to gently drift through these profound images now, like a slow, unburdened thought, softly observing a delicate dewdrop reflecting the sky, a magnificent, ancient cathedral, a quiet, ancient forest in conversation, within the comforting space of your own peaceful awareness. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of our fragile inheritance, the present breath, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle and unseen forces that govern all things. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny ethereal currents of quiet gratitude are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. Our fragile inheritance, the present breath, is guiding you deeper. Its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is precious, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand gently, like a single quiet wave softly receding from the shore, carrying with it the gentle echoes of all it has touched, and seamlessly merging back into the boundless rhythmic pulse of the vast ocean. If your spirit feels as tranquil and discerning as a patient observer of the tides, poised to witness the ceaseless, ancient dance of give and take that defines our living planet, then you are perfectly poised for our final, quiet contemplation. We have journeyed through the intricate dance of Earth's breath, from its oxygen-free origins to the delicate balance of our present moment. Now, let us gather all these shimmering threads into a soothing, final understanding, a lullaby of constant exchange breathing with the Earth. Imagine, if you will, the entirety of our journey together as a long, deep, satisfying breath, slowly drawn in, filling every quiet corner of your being with gentle insight, and then softly released, leaving behind only profound peace. We began by feeling the immediate, familiar comfort of the invisible breath we inhale, recognizing it not as a mere emptiness, but as a constant companion, a vibrant, unseen river of life that flows through us and around us every moment. We then journeyed back in time, witnessing the ancient Earth's quiet sigh, a primordial world shrouded in gases hostile to us now, patiently waiting for its grand transformation. This allowed us to truly appreciate the profound silence of a planet, yet to breathe the breath we cherish. Our path then led us into the ocean's gentle cradle, the murky, deep waters where life first whispered its existence, utterly independent of oxygen, finding ingenious ways to survive and thrive in a chemical soup. From these humble beginnings, we saw the emergence of the tiny green architects, the cyanobacteria, who, with boundless patience, began the miraculous process of photosynthesis. Slowly, molecule by molecule, exhaling the very oxygen that would eventually reshape the entire planet. This quiet, ceaseless labor culminated in the Great Oxidation Event, a slow, silent storm that transformed Earth's atmosphere, leading to a profound crisis for some ancient life, yet paving the way for unimaginable new possibilities. We then bore witness to the long sleep, the vast icy epochs of snowball Earth, where oxygen levels fluctuated and the planet itself seemed to hold its breath, entering a deep hibernation, only to gradually awaken as volcanic gases slowly thawed its frozen surface. This led to the gentle embrace of life, as it adapted to and flourished in this newly oxygenated world, evolving into multicellular complexity and spreading its vibrant forms across the land and seas. And all the while, beneath the surface and within the oceans and across the vast green landscapes, the carbon sink's quiet work tirelessly maintained the delicate atmospheric balance, patiently storing the ancient breath, ensuring the continuous stability of our life-giving air. Finally, we arrived at the present moment, holding our fragile inheritance, the precious, perfectly balanced breath that sustains us now, acknowledging its profound value and our gentle role within its ongoing story. Now, as all these threads of wonder, insight, and peace gently converge, they weave into a single, all-encompassing realization. The very core of this final lullaby, the deep wisdom of constant exchange, and the profound reality of breathing with the earth. For every single breath you take, you are participating in an ancient, continuous, planetary rhythm. The oxygen you inhale was once exhaled by a distant forest, or by microscopic plankton in a vast ocean. The carbon dioxide you gently release is absorbed by a nearby tree, or by the boundless sea. You are not separate from this colossal living system. You are intimately woven into its very fabric, a continuous, conscious part of Earth's grand respiration. This is the ultimate lullaby, the most soothing truth your life, your very breath, is a constant, gentle exchange with the entire living planet. This understanding brings an immense sense of ultimate peace and profound interconnectedness. It reminds us that no matter how complex the scientific details or how vast the timescales, the fundamental truth of our existence is one of continuous, reciprocal relationship with the Earth. We are not just living on the planet, we are living with the planet, participating in its ceaseless, vital breath. Every beat of your heart, every gentle rise and fall of your chest, resonates with the ancient, rhythmic pulse of the Earth itself. This intimate connection means you are never truly alone. You are always held within the boundless embrace of a living, breathing world. This intrinsic belonging, this quiet knowing of your profound link to all life, is the ultimate source of comfort, a gentle anchor in the shifting currents of daily life. It's like discovering that the very air you breathe, the very light you see, is not just around you, but is intimately woven into the fabric of your own being, making you an inseparable part of the boundless, living cosmos. The concept of constant exchange is a gentle metaphor for this unwavering dance. It suggests that life is a perpetual flow, a continuous cycle of giving and receiving. Just as the earth gives us its breath, we, in turn, contribute to its ongoing processes. Our very existence, our quiet metabolism, our growth and eventual return to the earth, are all part of this vast, intricate ballet. This profound interdependence is not a burden. It is a beautiful, intricate design, a testament to the earth's self-sustaining wisdom. There is no need to grasp for external meaning. Your own being, in its continuous exchange with the planet, is a perfect, meaningful expression of existence itself. This rhythmic exchange, this quiet understanding of your own participation, is the ultimate source of harmony, a gentle melody played by the very forces of nature. It's like realizing that every single dewdrop, though minuscule, plays its part in the vast, continuous water cycle, contributing to the gentle rain that nourishes entire continents, a perfect expression of the boundless unity of nature. This perspective also brings a profound sense of serenity and deep gratitude. When you recognize your own breath as a direct, intimate conversation with the earth, daily acts become imbued with a deeper significance. A walk in a quiet forest is not just exercise, it is a shared breath with the trees. A moment by the ocean is not just contemplation, it is feeling the vast, ancient lung of the planet exhale and inhale. This integration of the grand scientific story into your personal, lived experience allows for a profound, quiet contentment. You are part of something unimaginably vast, yet intimately connected. This is where true spiritual connection lies. Not in abstract concepts, but in the humble but profound act of conscious presence within the living, breathing world. It's like a quiet river, ceaselessly flowing towards the vast ocean, not needing to comprehend the precise depths of the sea to find its ultimate purpose in merging with its vast, welcoming embrace. Knowing its journey is part of something infinitely larger and more enduring. The lullaby of constant exchange is this very understanding that your being, your awareness, is a continuous, beautiful participant in the Earth's grand, living symphony. It is a song sung by the very forces of nature, a melody of growth, decay, and renewal, all playing out within the silent, luminous space of consciousness itself. This constant, gentle flow of giving and receiving, this quiet dance with the planet, is the ground from which all creation emerges, the stillness within which all sound arises. Resting in this silence, enveloped by the vastness and interconnectedness of your own breath with the earth's, is the deepest form of peace, inviting you to simply be, to simply rest, to simply know your own radiant participation. So, as your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, imagine yourself connected to the vast, silent processes of life's intricate design, where everything unfolds with an unhurried grace and a profound sense of intrinsic purpose. Feel the profound sense of belonging to this continuous, rhythmic flow of existence, held by the gentle, unseen forces that govern all things. Allow all thoughts of past and future, of questions and answers, to softly dissolve, leaving only the gentle, quiet presence of your own breath, merging with the breath of the earth. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, heavier than ever before, as if tiny ethereal currents of ultimate peace are gently drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The lullaby of constant exchange, breathing with the earth, is guiding you deeper, its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the quiet earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is exchanging, and all is at peace.